Providing vet services and ongoing vet care in remote Indigenous communities is extremely difficult. This is not only impacting on the health of the dogs, but also the well-being of the local community. I'm here thanks to the Conservation Foundation in the Tiwi Islands to find out firsthand the work that AMRRIC is doing here and in other remote Indigenous communities. Katrina, what are some of the biggest challenges around dog care here in the remote Indigenous communities?
So of course, it's in the name, a lot of communities are very remote, and so distance is a huge factor. These communities can be 9-10 hours away from a veterinary clinic, and so of course it's very hard to access veterinary care for your pets, and also products to treat them for fleas and ticks and worms and the things that are really commonly available for us.
Yes. And what are some of the biggest threats that are facing the dogs and the people in these communities?
So for instance, ehrlichiosis, which is a notifiable disease which has newly entered Australia in the last sort of 2 years. We've been dealing with the fallout of that and seeing that spread through remote communities over the past 18 months. And of course, people within these communities aren't able to access veterinary care when their dogs become sick. So that's a really traumatic thing for someone to have to deal with.
Yes, everyone living together, if there's no access to the products to prevent ticks and parasites, this must really impact on the human health as well.
Yeah, and so I suppose that falls under lots of different veterinary illnesses, you know, zoonotic diseases such as ringworm, etc. Those types of things, when you live very closely and your pets and your animals live with you and sleep with you, it's very easy for those diseases to pass between us and our pets.
So language and cultural differences, do you find that's a barrier at all as well?
It's not so much a barrier. I am always astounded by how people are just so welcoming to us coming into their communities. They make such an effort to speak with us and engage with us, and I always think it's just amazing that people who maybe speak 5 or 6 different languages can come up and have a chat with us fluently in English.
So what is AMRRIC doing to try and help solve some of these problems?
So as an organisation, we work together with remote communities, local government organisations and higher government levels to facilitate and coordinate veterinary programs within remote communities alongside volunteer staff. And we also run education programs concurrently to those programs, usually within the school to all age groups, and sometimes within organisations in the community, maybe ranger groups, etc. We're teaching them about animal health topics that are relevant so they understand why we're here doing the vet work that we're doing.
And also there's a stores program, isn't there, to try and get more products that people can access?
Yeah, so as an organisation we can see that there's really a lack of access to animal health products, and so as an organisation we're really working hard to try and get remote stores stocked with appropriate and effective and affordable antiparasitics for community members to purchase.
Very big one. Thank you. Thanks, Katrina, for your time and for all the work that you guys are doing out here. It's amazing. If you'd like to support the work of AMRRIC, I've been out here firsthand and just seen how important it is, how much the communities love their dogs and how much they need our help. So visit amrric.org. Thank you.
Thanks.